deli. Smells amazing.
Cheers. Mine's better.
Yeah, you want.
That is really good.
You gotta be gentle with the
Chinese sticky chicken feet.
So we got a whole octopus here, heads and all. Hi everyone! Yesterday we went to my uncle's supermarket, Almat. We told you we're gonna try some weird foods, so we decided to cook up an octopus. For this dish, what I'm gonna do first, we're gonna start by boiling the octopus. Usually what people do is they separate the legs. Because we're gonna boil it up first, I would like to keep the head and everything on it. Stay tuned and I'm gonna show you how to cook it and how to eat it. So we're gonna add some lemons. We have 2 bay leaves, some black peppercorns, chili from hell, and some celery sticks, and salt. First thing you wanna do anytime you buy some raw food is to wash it. So the way you wash the octopus, you just use cold water. You start off with the head, and you see as soon as we flip that out, what I do is I'm trying to get rid of these gills. Clean the outside as well. We open up the legs and we make sure that all through these suction cups you want them clear like this. There shouldn't be any dirt inside the suction cups. So make sure you clean every leg. Fun fact, did you know that one of these legs is actually a penis? When octopus mates, what the male does, he actually just disconnects one of his arms, which is his reproductive organ, throws it to the female and tells her, go f*** yourself. So what we do is we just put the octopus in here, the head and everything. You can cut off the eyes and the beak, but because I want as much flavor as possible while boiling this, I'm gonna keep everything intact. Take some cold water, pour it straight over the octopus. You wanna cover it just so it barely starts floating, like that. Salt. Start the stove. So once you've done that, bring the water to a boil, and as soon as it starts boiling, take it down to a simmer. And we're gonna let it simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the size of the octopus. As you see, it's very simple. Don't be scared to cook octopus.
Is that an eyeball?
Yeah.
You, babe, should take it out.
No. That's what I explained at the start.
That looks so sad. Have you ever seen my octopus teacher?
I am the real octopus teacher.
That is so sad. What have you done?
Welcome to my octopus teacher. Today I will teach you to cook octopus. We'll see. We'll see what you think when I'm done. So now that it's boiling, I'll take it down to like medium heat. I'll give it about 25 minutes and we'll get back to this. We'll see the beautiful purple color. So it's not boiled for a bit over 20 minutes. I'm just gonna remove it and let it rest for a bit. But there's a million ways to cook octopus. Grill it, you can put it in the oven, you can fry it. Everyone voted what sauce we were gonna make, so we decided to make a Asian sauce. We're gonna start with
ginger paste, soy sauce, oyster sauce, honey, black pepper, chili, and sesame seeds.
So I'm gonna start first with roasting the sesame seeds. While we're waiting for those to heat up, I'm gonna just chop some garlic.
So I've just put a bit of oil into this little pot. Some ginger in there. I'm gonna go with 2 tablespoons because I'm doing quite a large sauce. Pop a little garlic in there. The garlic and the ginger to just like brown up a tiny bit. Put a tablespoon of soy sauce. A tablespoon of oyster sauce. Half a teaspoon of chilies. I'm gonna put a generous squirt of honey. Back on the heat there. And a little bit of water. Made it a little bit watery, so we're just gonna add a few more things again. A bit more honey, maybe a bit of sugar if we need to, so it gets a bit more caramelized. Get this a bit thicker, so I'm gonna go in with a bit of sugar. 1 teaspoon. The chilies are quite strong, the oyster sauce is strong, the soy sauce is strong, so it's not gonna get too sweet. We're just gonna let this simmer and it's gonna reduce.
Smell that sweetness.
Just like me.
No, I said sweetness, not fart.
It's hot and spicy flavor instant noodles. So the thing you do when you begin is you open the package, you heat up some water, you put in the noodles in the water, and then you also got this kind of spices. It's also hot and spicy. So when you put the noodles in the water with hot and spicy, it becomes hot and spicy noodles. Ramen.
We're gonna take it off because it's getting really hot. It's gonna thicken up while it's sitting in cold.
Transfer the octopus from the pot to a chopping board. Little octopus! He's gonna rinse it in cold water. It will help the process. You see that? Right underneath the eyes, over the eyes, you see that? Just make an incision and cut straight through. Dispose of that head. Turn the octopus around, and in the middle here, the octopus got a beak. So if you just press from underneath, there you go. It's the octopus beak, octopus head. Throw those in the bin. Cut this in half. Separate all the legs. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It was a lot better than I thought actually. When he first started just boiling it, I was like, that's boring, but that is really good.
So what you can do now is you can let it cool, slice it like I did, put it in a salad, or you can eat it however you want, even like this, with the sauce. But because everyone here wants them a bit more colored, we're gonna put them in the oven and crisp them up a tiny bit. So we'll put the tentacles in a bowl. So now you can see the sauce is nice and thick. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. Just toss them around. In the oven. So we'll leave them for 5 minutes, take them out, flip them over, put them in again for 5 minutes, and we'll be ready. Just flip them over real quick. There we go. We're gonna slice them up because it's easier to eat when you have them sliced up than putting a whole tentacle in someone's mouth. This one is going to our sponsor, Hani, who paid for the octopus. Special thanks to Almat for importing this type of food to Sweden. So we appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
It's fantastic.
A lot of people say octopus is like rubber. Do you think it's like rubber?
No, not at all. Not this way anyways.
So if you follow these steps, you will have the most tender octopus you've ever eaten with the right flavors, trust me. There you go, Baba. Enjoy.
Some noodle in there. Really is the most tender octopus I've actually ever eaten. Like, I'm not even joking.